have Steve from Boston on today. Cousin Steve from Boston. You seen those Sam Adams commercials? It's your cousin from Boston? Yeah, that's why I call him Cousin Steve. Yeah, and he's a friend of the show, right? He always calls in.
Certainly is.
Oh, we haven't heard
is
from him in a while.
Is he going to get a T-shirt or what?
We'll see, man. Okay, and here's what we got.
He was a Delpit guy last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Huge Delpit guy. One of the biggest Delpit guys.
Yeah, so he starts kind of without a shirt.
0 for 1.
Yeah.
0 for 1 to say the least.
He's getting a schmedium.
I don't have to do any due diligence. I know who Steve Boston is. We're all good. He went on Twitter, ATrain92. I think I got a good one for you, Austen. Hashtag shock your mock. Coos, let's bring her up. We got thumbs up, but I don't see it quite yet, so there's a little delay. There's a little bit of a
Trevor
delay.
Lawrence, number 1.
Trevor, I hope so.
Or it didn't even qualify if it's not Trevor Lawrence, number 1.
I hope so. And you know what? The Wi-Fi is going slow again, so I have to go off my cell phone. It's okay, everybody, because sometimes it's Friday. We got feet in the parking lot, man. You see this? All I got is a blank. Now we're back. All right. Welcome back, Steve from Boston.
I see it.
Cousin Steve from Boston. Let's get into it. Number 1. And you know what? I don't need any explanation like we had yesterday, Coos. It's a nice quality mock draft. Now, it's that PFN mock draft. Are they making a big push this year in terms of the mock draft simulator?
That's a normal spot. I'm not familiar with that as much.
I haven't been a fan of them. They okayed the Zach Wilson trade for Trevor Lawrence.
That's true. They should have blocked that.
Should have blocked that all day. But whatever. So out the PFN mock draft simulator, not really. So number 1, Trevor Lawrence. Let's get it. Okay? Obvious. Say no more. First round, pick 28. So obviously there was a trade here of some sorts. Now, Steve did not give us what he got in return. Like, if you're watching this right now, Brent, pick 28. Why did the Jaguars move back 3 spots?
They moved back 3 spots, and I'm trying to find like another pick that they may have gotten. I don't think – is that another one down there at 162? I think they've had 162. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know what he did.
So maybe this website just sucks and they had the Jaguars picking number 28.
Instead of 25.
But with that being said, not off to a great start because now we're picking out a position. Okay? For whatever reason.
You got some splaining to do.
Maybe we just felt like, charity. Hey, someone can have our 25th pick. We'll take number 28. Not sure what's going on there. And, Steve, you didn't justify it, man. So I have no idea what's going on with your mock draft right now. Off to a horrible start. Trevor Lawrence, yeah, okay, good. But everything else, not so good. I like the pick, though, Brent. Jason Owe. We've talked about him before a little bit out of Penn State. I think he can definitely play that 3-4 outside linebacker spot. And do we dare hit the button? Do we dare hit the button and say, draft need alert? We got draft need alert, everybody, in the first round. Whoa! Whoa! My eardrums are actually shot right now. Turn down that volume a little bit. That hurt.
You need to get it a little quieter?
We'll address it again in a little bit here. We're good. But, Brent, we have a draft.
Are you okay?
No, it was seriously loud in my ear. We have a draft need alert in the first round. I like it. Now, it's pick number 28, so you lose points for that because, once again, you didn't really clarify why you're picking number 28, but it is what it is. Pick number 33, second round, Pat Freiermuth. I mean, duh. Right, he seems to be the talk of the town.
Should we just pencil Freiermuth into everybody's mock draft?
I mean, is
he the only tight end available?
He's got to be, Brent. So is it really like the Trevor Lawrence and Pat Freiermuth show now? Is that what we say?
I feel like it.
But you're not mad at it, though, right?
No, I don't hate it. No? I feel like I've just been cornered into it.
Yeah, and there's really no other
I
option.
think the Jags, because of free agency, because of the limit on really the high-end talent in this draft. We have Jordan, Freiermuth, and Pitts about it in terms of the upper. And really, you wouldn't even put Pitts in a different category than these other guys. Yeah. I feel like I'm forced with Freiermuth. Yeah. And because his relationship with the coach, like, I don't know. I'm taking the field. I bet Freiermuth doesn't end up here just because everybody says he's going to end up here.
So far, though, Brent, let's be honest. First 3 picks, not too shabby. Now you're picking 28 again. I don't know why.
I still can't figure that out.
But not too shabby. Then we go to the 45th pick, which is obviously a 6th or 7th round pick, I assume, because you're taking offensive tackle. Oh, no, that's right. This is a 2nd round pick, isn't it?
That is a 2nd round pick.
Now, I have it on good authority because he calls all the time. Steve from Boston listens to the show all the time.
He does.
And he knows how much I'm a North Dakota State fan.
He is. Right? I think that's why he's trying to get in your good graces here.
But here's the irony of it. You try to get in my good graces by taking Dylan Radunz, who's, I think he could be a developmental pick. I don't see him being a starting left or right tackle right off the get-go. So you get him in my good graces by taking North Dakota State guy. but you've actually got into my horrible graces, the worst of all graces. Say a grace. It's worse than that because you're taking an offensive tackle in the second round that isn't going to outplay Juwan Taylor year one. That isn't going to outplay Cam Robinson year one. So now what do we got? We got luxury picks in the second round, Brent.
For a 1-15.
This team, Brent, took the words right out of my mouth. Take my breath away, whoever sang that song. You literally just said what I was going to say. You have a 1-15 team. Take my breath away. Nailed it. You have a 1-15 team, and you're taking luxury picks? We're taking luxury picks in the second round? You know the last luxury pick here was in Jacksonville, Brent? Taven Bryan.
Or Denard Robinson.
Denard Robinson.
Oh, you said the last one. Yeah,
the last one. Oh, I remember for Denard Robinson. That was a luxury pick.
And that was like the first year they drafted.
It's a good point.
A luxury pick in the first year of your draft when you just ripped it down. I'm not sure about that.
So you know what? I don't like that pick whatsoever. There's other needs to address, but let's keep on going down here. We're getting off on a tangent.
By the way, if you're going to have a luxury pick, then wow me with excitement and not an offensive. Okay?
Thank you.
At least try to convince me.
And listen, with all due respect to the great offensive tackles there that have come through even in Jaguars history, the least sexiest pick of all the sexiest pick. I mean, maybe a punter. Take Brian Anger in the third round, why don't you? It's comparable.
It's happened.
It's comparable. It's a luxury. Hey, Steve Boston, take a punter next round. Why not, man? It's a luxury at this point. All right, number 65, Kenneth Gainwell. Not mad at it. Pick number 93, Dwayne Eskridge, Western Michigan. Okay.
Who's picking Gene Smith? I mean, it's some small schools here. What are you doing?
Oh, hang on, though. Here we go, Brent. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 7 picks into it, and all of a sudden we got another draft need alert. Draft need alert. We got a draft need alert, everybody. Get on deck. Hey, probably the biggest need right now on this team, and you pick him at 121. Okay? You should have slid that safety pick.
James Wiggins, by the way.
James Wiggins out of Cincinnati. Great defense last year, but is he going to be starting material right away? Probably not, Brett.
Doubt Jim will be.
Why don't you have this safety at pick number 45? That's the real question, right? And Steve, I like you, man. You call the show all the time. We talk wrestling. We talk everything. I understand that you're a big fan, and I appreciate it. But I can't come with you on this, man, okay? I can't come with an offensive tackle taken at pick number 45 as a luxury. And then I definitely can't come with you when you say, hey, let's take a safety, probably our number one need, at pick 121. Finishing everything out, we got Rodarius Williams, pick 130. Marvin Wilson, pick 140.
You get Marvin Wilson at pick 145.
Hey, did you get a value alert too? We got
what would that one sound like?
I don't know, man. But we got to think of something. Sage, yeah, same thing.
Cellular, it's the same thing.
Sage Surratt, pick 162. And then Jack Anderson, offensive guard, Texas Tech, at pick 170. So what did we learn today, everybody? And listen, I keep repeating myself. It's like, Steve, I know you listen to the show, but are you listening? Like, do you just have it in the background as background noise? And are you watching wrestling? Because that's cool, too. But are you really listening what I'm trying to say to everybody? I'm telling you guys is that you can't have luxury picks in the second round. Unless you have a guy that can guarantee start over Cam Robinson or Juwan Taylor, which is hard to find in the second round, I can't come with you. So, Steve, you're a fan of the show, and it's a Friday. I'm in a good mood right now. I'm actually in a great mood, pending my son getting stitches in his knee, but that's okay. He's tough. He can handle it. You're getting a T-shirt.
We'll give him a T-shirt.
Hey, you're getting a T-shirt, and you know what, Steve? I'll be honest with you, man. You're a fan of the show, so this mock right here, I'm not mad at it. I'm just a little disappointed.